guys, it's Raquel with Happy, Healthy, and Free, coming with you for another video. Today's video, we're going to be doing winter sowing using some containers. I'm using water containers, water jugs to sow my seeds. This is my very first time doing this, but I have watched quite a few videos, so I would love for you guys to experience this with me. I've picked 3 different types of seeds to plant. So without further ado, let's check out how to do this. I did ask my boys to help out. They are 2 and 4. Step 1 is going to be to gather your containers. I am using some water jugs in this video. You can use milk jugs or different kinds of water jugs, whatever works for you. But we're going to want to remove the wrappings from the jugs because they need to be completely clear. And we can also disregard the tops. We do not need those, so you can go ahead and recycle the lids. Step 2 is to drill drainage holes in the bottom of your jug. You can use a drill, you can use a knife or scissors, just be sure to be careful. And hello, that's my husband. I did 4 drainage holes on each jug. As you can see, we're doing this indoors, so I wanted to make sure that we cleaned up after drilling the holes, get a clean workspace so we can just make it dirty again. Step 3 is to take an X-Acto knife, box cutting knife, something sharp to cut around your jug. We're going to make sure to leave about an inch uncut so that way the lid can kind of just open and close without coming completely off. I repeated this process with all 3 of my jugs. As far as placement, I did about halfway. You can just kind of eyeball it. Just make sure you're leaving enough space for the dirt and the roots to grow. Now I'm using this seed starting mix from Jiffy. It's a natural and organic. I have never used it before, but I'm using another container to put all of the seed starting soil in. That way we can pre-soak our soil before putting it inside of our containers. My boys absolutely love watering our flowers, so no surprise here. They really enjoyed pre-soaking our soil, and then I think they enjoyed even more when we got our hands in there, got nice and dirty as we mixed everything around. And as I was mixing, I noticed I needed a little bit more water, so I just added some more in there and got it all mixed up together. Step 5 is now to take your pre-soaken soil and put it inside of your containers. We're just using a jar here to scoop up the dirt and pour it inside. You want to fill it almost all the way up, maybe just leave a little bit room at the top. And that'll give us an opportunity to put the seeds in, and we can sprinkle any soil on top if need be. We're planting jalapenos, onions, and these mullein seeds that I am hoping to be able to use for toilet paper. My sister gave me those, so I'm very excited to see how they grow. First, we're starting with my 2-year-old, giving him the seeds so he can place them inside. I will tell you they're not perfect, but I think it's going to be okay with the environment that we're creating. And next up is my 4-year-old. Now, he was very precise with making little holes with his fingers. They may or may not have been too deep, but again, I think everything is going to work out in the end. And then lastly, of course, it's my turn to plant my mullein seeds. Step 7 is to take a spray bottle and lightly dampen the top of our soil. We do not want to drown the seeds, so I went behind and did a nice mist. And then we had snow recently, so I had to clear a spot here on my deck to be able to put my jugs out here. This area gets a lot of sun. Step 8 is to label. I did not label mine. You may want to do this after step 6, after you put the seeds in, before you spray, whatever works for you. But you just make sure you label. You can put a little stick inside, or you can label it with a Sharpie on the outside. Just know that the Sharpie may wear off in the weather. I'm using this tape, this extra duty packaging tape. It still keeps my container clear, but I have seen others who do duct tape and it works just fine. But we just want to close that area that we had cut earlier and just leave the opening up top. And that opening is what's going to allow the rain and or snow to come in and water our seeds. The whole point of doing this is to harden your seeds to the weather. Instead of just keeping them indoors, they're already acclimated to the outdoors. Step 10 is to grab a container or a bin to put your jugs inside. That way, if you get some strong winds, they don't end up blowing over and getting ruined. Thank you so very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And as one of Jesus's famous parables about sowing seeds on the path or on rocks or in thorns or in good soil, we are praying that this is in good soil, that these plants flourish so they can nourish our bodies. I pray that you, your friends and family are happy, healthy, safe, and free. God bless, guys.